Now we're going to start off by masking the car off. You mask off anywhere where you don't want primer to go on, and make sure if you are where you are going to be putting primer that you Scotch-Brite this or scuff it up with something. 320 grip sandpaper works just fine because your primer will not stick to anything that's shiny. Now we're going to take this red Scotch-Brite here and all this shiny clear coat. We're going to want to scuff it all up so the primer sticks to it if there is any that gets on there. Now before we get any primer on there, you want to use some wax and grease remover to clean the area up. We're going to be using Europrime. It's a primer. It's really a nice, cheap, affordable primer that works real well. We're going to be mixing it as a primer surfacer. All the directions are on the back. Make sure you follow all the directions closely because if you don't, it won't dry properly and it won't cure properly, and then you'll have problems after you paint it. So let's get that mixed up. Alrighty, after the primer completely cures, we're going to start sanding it. We're going to use 400 grit sandpaper this time. You will also be able to see if you missed any dents with your bodywork after it's all in primer. So if you need to go back and redo some of the bodywork, feel free to do that. If you're happy with it, then that's fine. But let's get started. If your sandpaper gets clogged real quick, just wipe it on something just like you did. You can also blow it off, but it creates a mess. Now the reason we're going to use guide coat is as you're sanding, you're going to be able to tell which part is already done and nice and smooth, and where you still need to sand down the primer a little bit more. As you can see, all these little areas. So that's the importance of guide coat, because if you don't sand all of this down and then you go to paint it over it, it's all going to show up after you get the paint job done. As you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just using the guide coat as my guide, and I keep shaping it here and here until I get a perfect straight line, and then I can smooth out the top. After you feel like you got a really nice straight line, what you're going to do is just gently smooth the rest of it out. Now I'm still using 400 grit sandpaper. Just go all the way around like that. And there you go. Now we're going to finish this off with 600 grit sandpaper, and we're going to do it wet to remove any final scratches from 400 grit sandpaper, because we're going to be painting this. We're not going to be sealing it, so we're going to make sure there's no small scratches. And we're also going to prep all the area around here. We're going to prep it all the way up to here. We're going to paint it all the way up down to here where it breaks off. So, and then right here we're going to paint it up to here. So, and right up to the trunk in the back. We're also going to prep the gas cap. Now at this point we're going to tape off the whole area where we're going to paint. So tape up everything where you don't want paint to be, including the whole car. You're going to want to cover it with something. We're going to want to tape that on the edges, just like that, because you don't want to see a tape line if you tape anywhere. You wouldn't be able to tape right here because you would see the paint edge, the paint line, and then also after a while it'll start to peel back and crack and break. So we don't want that. Now after you got everything masked off, I also have this door masked off because I'm going to be blending into this door, because I also painted my other door and my fender. So it's optional if you want to also do that, but as you can see, we got it all masked off pretty well. Next thing you want to do is take a gray Scotch-Brite and scuff any clear coat that's still shiny. Now what it's going to do is take the shiny clear coat, turn it nice and dull. You want it to be nice, dull, and not shiny, because your paint won't stick to it if you paint over shiny clear coat. So go ahead and do that. Alrighty, make sure you clean it all up with wax grease remover. Make sure nothing is shiny. As you can see, it's really dull, nice and scuffed up. Really important to clean it up. Wax and grease remover. Let's get ready to paint. Now I forgot to turn my camera on for the first coat that I put on, but we're going to put it on 3 coats of paint. So just go ahead and watch how I do it.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories. Lost, it's fine, racing on these broken dreams tonight.
And here we are. Here's the finished product after it's painted and cleared. Well, alrighty guys, so the car is ready now. We're gonna finish it up, put the bumper up, put the tail lights on, wash the rest of it. As you can see, it's pretty bad. And then subscribe for more videos, because we're gonna be doing on how to color sand. If you have a little bit of orange peel, as you can see, there's a little bit of orange peel and a few imperfections. We got a little dirt nib, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that and a lot more than how to polish and a black car and keep it clean. So subscribe. Thanks for watching.